Welcome back to Draugen. We are exploring Gravik at the moment, and while editing the last episode, I recognized that I didn't even try to get into the general store. What a terrible mistake. We looked at all of these, but I never tried the door. So let's do that now.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder.
What's going on there with that bird? I can look.
Is that? Lissie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm
I
not
know
sure
my sister's hat, Lissie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
I mean, it is a head. For sure. I can open it? Oh. We can open each and every window. But I think these are actually closed, but we already saw an open one here. Haha.
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
You do it? Of course not.
It won't budge.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Pull harder.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking... Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
And there she goes. Get up. I can't get up. Okay.
Edward Charles Harden. Dilettante. World traveler. Cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty.
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when...
is this... blood?
Not necessarily
Is
human
it?
blood.
Well, that's alright then.
Not necessarily
it say?
blood, I hope.
Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Or someone murdered someone else in a barn. Vaseline. Odin's milk. What is that? What could Odin's milk possibly be? I mean, maybe I don't want to know. What's that? Ah, that's again traitor. Forrædere, right? Johan and Anna. Ingeborg and Nick, I think. Berthe and Knut. Karin and Keith. Halvor and Peter. And Johanna. Oh. So Johan and Anna are on the list for traitors, and Johan is underlined. What does that mean? Is he dead? National. 696. 669. Can I see if there's money in there? What is that? Broken bottles. Bingo! Is it a beer? I think so. Bingo beer. Maybe? Or lemonade? Ooh, that's the same picture that we saw in the house. But either Johann or his brother got ripped off. Yeah, it's Johann. Frederick is there. Huh. Okay. Somebody doesn't like Johann. That's an oven. Huh. Barnemorder.
Barn means child. And mortar, the
Child murder. Edward, they murdered a child?
someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
It's not a barn. It's a child.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
I mean... Ugh. Oh, now I can open the door and read that?
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way? Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Wait. I forgot that Frederick was the owner of the store. So he had his brother on the list and ripped him off the picture. Interesting.
It's the same photograph as in the farmhouse,
Johann's
but
gone. At least, I assume he's the one who's been... snip.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
Yeah. That's odd. We can open the door, and I think we should do so in case we need an escape route quickly. Okay. What else? We saw the list. This is the room where the head has been in, so we go in here first. Unsent mail. There must be at least 10 envelopes, he notices, all of them stamped and addressed, but stuck in perpetual limbo. That's poetic. Telegraph.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
But Ute Afdrift. Is that out of order?
S-O-S.
Oh, there's... Ah, right, we can send a message.
Oh boy. If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better, order some hot grub.
Are these travel routes? This is wild. It's all over the world.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon.
Casa. Something's in the casa.
Casa. I don't know what that word means.
Well, the register?
Yai putted means I put. Nurkel is key.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere
know.
safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
That's the casa. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register.
Yeah.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June, and they received my letter from July.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
Perhaps. Till Simon and Fra Ruth. Yeah, Ruth and Simon. It's the two children of the twins. Of the twin couples. Did they get murdered? Huh. And it's her pictures, right? Ruth drew them. But now Frederick has one of her pictures in his office. Huh. Well, we opened that. I think we need the key for this door, right? Let's check. Yep.
Damnation. The hat's in here.
Damnation.
Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Who
Let's
knows what else
get
is
into
in
the
here.
casa.
There could be more clues.
All right. Okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
Yeah. We will.
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house.
Let's take the
The
cash.
vandals weren't here for the money.
I think money was the last thing on their minds.
It's Kroner, right?
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
I didn't take the money. Don't look at me like that. I would have, but I didn't. Yep. It's her head from the photograph. With a letter?
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here. And not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
Well, there's a letter.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother.
Simon.
Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
Wait, which one?
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissie, wait.
Oh, that's why we can go back there. Huh. 17th September. And she's gone. How did she do that? So, Ruth has been murdered and Simon accused of the murder. Oh yeah, she's back there.
The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern
A
us.
little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself
Ow.
up here, Edward Harden, right this minute.
How did you get up there?
Come on, it's an easy
Okay.
climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
I don't know about this. Whoops-a-daisy.
I want to explore what's back there, though. A goat. Nope.
What is this?
Where
Flowers.
little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward.
got herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do that. Please look at me when I'm talking to you.
Sorry.
Anyway, you're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
Then tell me who you are. Who are you, actually? Huh? A rock. There's something behind the rock.
That's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers.
Maybe it's not from her family. And now we also know why the flag was on
That's
half-mast.
been here a while.
Didn't you say it? Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you move the rock aside?
I think so too. A shoe. Nope. A doll. Without a head. Great.
It must be Ruth's.
Oh.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin.
Yeah.
This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my
She's gone.
breath? Huh. Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
What are we dealing with here? I want to know.
you can see clear beyond the edge of the world. Right. It is awfully chilly.
One
Oh,
second.
Teddy bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean? Can you see where she fell?
I mean, we don't know what happened at all. There's the church. Outcrop distance.
If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still... You're still out there.
And I want to explore that side.
Lissie, slow down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something.
Oh, I
Lissie?
think it is.
Are you there?
The view is worth it.
Teddy,
Uh-oh.
My word. Look away, Lissie.
is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to
Oh,
conclusions.
well, it's a
Ugh,
body.
This is just ghastly.
Let's call the police.
What made him do this?
We can't,
Long has
right?
it been?
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. It depends on temperature and humidity, of course.
Is that Johann?
What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother drowned
Don't.
herself? Sorry.
Our mother drowned herself? Oh, that was an either-or option. Ruth. The hanged man.
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
Oh. So it's not Johann.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran, and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact. There's nothing
Yeah.
more to do here.
And I
I'm
mean,
going back.
he's
Let
quite
the poor
fresh,
soul
to be
rest in
honest.
peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace? You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
It's
I'm
a
here
crime
for
scene.
Betty. This is... It's tragic, but really none of my
Oh,
concern.
Betty, always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. What if that was me up there? Would you care
What?
then? All you
Easy
do
now.
is obsess over a scarf and a hat and look at me when I'm talking to you. Anyway, all you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty.
You done? Can we leave? There's a hanged man. I'm not going to take down that body. I'm not. We need the police. It's a crime scene. We don't know if he hanged himself or not. Can we get to the church from here? No, we can't. I'm stuck. Dang. Oh no, oh no. Okay, I have to reload. And I'm back here. So... the game wants us to get down that body. I don't...
What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs. Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far.
I don't want to do that. He's dead already. He doesn't mind hanging here. Oh gosh.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
No. No.
Teddy. Edward, I know you can. You've been through much worse.
What? Through what? Have I been? Tell me. They don't let me get down from the chair.
Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
I don't know. The simplest solution,
Any
he
fear
believes,
thoughts?
is often the correct one. The villagers believed Simon killed Ruth, and so he most likely did.
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
Okay. You're creepy. And who are you again? Oh man. We missed out on so much, though. I hope we can still explore. I did not expect that this just puts us back here.
What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this.
Just like the book. Isn't that odd?
It
It's
is.
addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret. Frederick's wife. The two brothers married sisters, remember?
Yes. And it's adorable. Keep reading.
I really shouldn't.
Really? How else are we going to figure out what happened? Keep reading.
My dearest Anna, I miss you so very, very much. The baby is due soon, and I wish for our family to reunite before... It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways. Their grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason. He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
And we what?
The rest is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister, but I guess it didn't work.
This was written before Simon was born, but burned recently.
Odd indeed. Well, can we still get out? No, we cannot. I think if we now go back into that room, there will be the head, right? That's our progress that we make with Betty. I don't think there's something new, is there? We read that. The book is gone. Wait. What?
I almost forgot putting this aside when I lit the fire.
Ah, okay.
Wasn't there an inscription inside?
Simon gave that book to Ruth. But who burned it?
Johann or Anna, if they believed Simon killed her.
But they were friendly, right? Simon and Ruth. Before...
I imagine so. And we know the sisters were close.
I still don't understand why the brothers had a falling out.
Whatever drove a wedge between them, it was big.
That seems so. Will there be... Yeah. There are new things, right?
These headlines make more sense now. Johann sells his share, and the cave-in occurs shortly thereafter, killing 3 people.
Including the younger brother.
The investor pulls out, leaving Frederick with the bills.
Oh, I feel awful
No,
for
that's the
everyone.
same.
Losing a brother, losing the business.
There were no happy endings here.
Okay, the head is not on there. Yeah, play sad. We can put it on there. Look in the mirror.
You do look exhausted.
Still the same.
Go to bed, Edward. I'll tuck you in.
You're creepy.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy
Not now,
to...
please. I'm exhausted.
Well, let's go to sleep, and this is where I end the episode. I hope we will have the chance to explore the rest of the village, right? I now regret that I didn't look at the other side before going up to the church or into the store, but I hope we'll have time. Now it's too late anyways. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Have a wonderful and adventurous day, and good night.
Quite the day, huh?
I'm ready to pass out. Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no...
Hush now. Sleep.
exceedingly